Sydney electorate of Banks was once a safe Labor seat. That was until now Shadow Foreign Minister David Coleman won it for the Liberals in 2013. But as Crystal Wu reports, Labor is vying to take it back. The shifting demographics, cost of living pressure and infrastructure issues dominate conversations among voters.
In Sydney's southwest, the seat of Banks covers parts of Canterbury Bankstown and a majority of the St George district. Once considered a working-class electorate, it's now considered more middle-class, families moving here in search of more affordable housing.
And so I'm originally from Maroubra, and my wife, mother lived out here. We had a bunch of kids, so we moved out here because it was cheaper.
The electorate of Banks was won by Liberals' David Coleman in 2013, and he still holds it with a slim margin of 2.6%. He's the only Liberal to have held the seat since 1949. Having served as the Minister for Immigration, Citizenship and Multicultural Affairs, he's now the Shadow Minister for Foreign Affairs.
Oh, look, every election is difficult. So this is my fifth election, having been elected first time back in 2013. And I always just do the best job that I can as a local member and try to assist people with all sorts of issues.
One of the biggest changes in the electorate has been population growth.
There's more people now competing for the area, for the houses, for renting and buying.
There's been significant population growth where traffic is often really bad. And so issues about population growth, about having an orderly approach to immigration are very important.
This Panania father says finding parking for school pickup shouldn't be this hard in a suburban area.
Come 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock, it's absolutely jam-packed and you just can't do what you should be able to do in a suburban area. You can't do it. Can't find parking. I'm all for creating more houses and everything else, but you've got to build the infrastructure around it to support that as well.
It's hard enough as it is already trying to get car parking spots on the street, let alone having more buildings go up.
Zisoon is the Labor candidate for Banks.
I grew up in this area, so I grew up in Revesby on Beaconsfield Street, and then I live now with my family in Padstow.
A former Australian diplomat in Afghanistan soon wants to give back to the community he grew up in, focusing on the cost of living and getting the best out of the electorate's diversity.
We're a community rich in people from all around the world, and I think it adds to the vibrancy of this community. The Labor government is committed to making sure that multiculturalism continues to thrive across Australia, and that includes in the area of Banks.
While voters have acknowledged the benefits of migration,
population growth and migration actually is helping the country.
Both candidates admit infrastructure developments aren't keeping up with demand.
Immigration is a fantastic thing. It is one of the most fundamental things about our country. But like any part of government policy, you've got to run it professionally and you've got to run it in an orderly way. And so we will make some changes and make some reductions.
People here care about the basics. They care about good education, they care about good hospitals, and they care about good public services.
More than 60% of voters here in the electorate of Banks own their home, half of those with a mortgage. While many are weighing up the competing policy promises for cost of living relief, nothing would be more welcome than further interest rate cuts. Crystal Wu, Sky News Sydney.